Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Reb, and I'm going to be talking to you about a class that I think should be required in all high schools. So let's get started. Have you ever talked to someone who went through college and heard them say they got a degree, but changed my major 2 or 3 times? This statement comes out of the mouths of 50 to 70% of all college students. This is because we do not prepare students well enough in high school about college, so they end up wasting their time and money. In high school, we are given so many different general studies we have to take to be able to graduate. It is not what we want to study, but the requirements of the state. In some states, we even have to pass tests like Ames or STAR to move forward from high school. When high school students reach senior year, they need to know about college or start to learn about college and the process it really does take. We need to stop wasting our time on these state tests and start preparing our future, which is college. As a college student now, I am a senior. I have heard over and over from my friends how they have wasted their time taking classes they did not need. I also hear other students say they switch their major 2 or 3 times. When this happens, you have to start almost all over. Like I said in my introduction, 50 to 70% of students change their major. This number comes from University of Laverne. When I was a freshman in college, I didn't know the difference between psychology and sociology. And I also didn't know which came first, a bachelor's or a master's. And as embarrassing as that is, I am positive I am not the only one. The next topic I want to focus on is the time management skills and responsibility a student needs to learn to be successful in the college world. When students reach senior year in high school, they cannot wait to get out of mom and dad's house and be their own person. Do these students really know what the real world has in store for them? I will answer that. No. When I came to college, I thought I knew how to time manage and handle myself, and I was wrong. Mr. Grant Wiggins, a writer, I read one of his articles, has 2 children in college, and he wrote 8 reasons why high school does not prepare students for college. On his first topic, he talks about the scheduling of high school and how it is different from college. In high school, we spend a lot of time in class and a little time out of class on homework. But in college, we spend a little time in class and a lot of time on homework afterwards, meaning students need to be responsible enough to teach themselves about the subject so they can pass the class. The end goal after college, however many years you attend, is a career that will support you for the rest of your life. This is a big deal. College teaches us how the real world works and how our boss is going to expect a 5-page paper at the end of the night. Students need to learn how to time manage and responsibilities so they know how to act at a job or know how to problem solve. If students cannot do their own homework unless mom tells them to do so, we have a big issue. What happens if students do not learn these skills? They do not get jobs. They do not know how to handle themselves in a business setting. They could get fired or keep getting looked over because they look like an average Joe. In an article I read called State Line, they talk about the importance of college and how it lands on the parents' lap to teach their children about college. And this may be true to some point, but it is also up to the rest of us who have been through college to step in and talk to them and give them advice, because some of these students do not have parents who have gone through college, or maybe their parents are not around, they have grandparents. So it is the responsibility of us who have gone through it to give them that valued advice. My plan for this is to get involved in the educational board. So bring it to their attention that this is an issue and it needs to be not put aside. It needs to be brought up to everybody who can make a difference. I also want to get involved in the community and spread the word about this issue, so one person who may be far can hear and understand how important college truly is. Also, even public speak about this, just another way to spread the word. In the end, college is still going to be college, with textbooks and tests. In a high school in California, they got rid of textbooks and taught hands-on, making students learn about different topics and writing plays about them. This is one of the students is an example of us improving on our educational system, but it is still not preparing us for college. After reading this, I found a quote from a student who went to college and her response to college, and this is what it was. College, with its large classes and lecture-based materials, came as a bit of a shock at first. So yes, we're getting better in our educational world, but we are still not preparing them for college. My goal is to stop throwing students into a world they know nothing about. Let's prepare for it. There are a lot of questions when it comes to college, and they're going to be answered with this required course. But along with this required course, teachers will have to improve their subject they teach. In an article by Carter Kaplan, she talks about the literature each teacher should be doing to prepare students for college using critical thinking to increase their education. So not only are we preparing students for college, but our educational system is getting better by this. So I call to action. I challenge each and every one of you to stand for this course. Talk to a current college student. Do your own research, and you will find that what I have talked about today is very true. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening to me today, and I hope I have inspired some of you to stay in college, go to college, or even get involved and help someone else. College is the new key to our success and our future. Let's make it a bright one.